KCAL 9 is committed to helping you survive this economy, and today we're getting some expert advice for people facing foreclosure.
Author and investor Mishael Ondieki is here to share his strategy for getting out of financial trouble. Welcome.
Thank you for having me.
And you say we should get advice from billionaires. What's that all about?
That's correct, because the billionaires and the wealthy are the people who have been able to go through this and have so many strategies to get out of problems, whereas most of the common people, whenever they are threatened by financial trouble, they recoil and go back home.
So I don't happen to know any billionaires, so help me out. What do they know that I don't know?
Basically, what they know is different strategies of raising funds if they're in trouble. For instance, they're facing problems from one specific bank. They're going to figure out ways of raising capital from other places to refinance, and readjust their mortgages, figure out how to stay afloat.
So these methods work for them, and they would work for the average family as well?
Yes, they do work for them now. They have worked for them for centuries. As a matter of fact, if we go back to Sam Walton and Walt Disney, even back then, they used the same strategies to raise capital, not only to shield themselves out of trouble, but also to improve their economic status. For instance, J.C. Penney, during the Great Depression, he faced a lot of financial troubles. What he did is he had to go back and figure out a way of raising money through his life insurance policy. That's how he came back up again as a businessman.
And is that something an individual can do too?
This is something anybody can do. You don't have to be a billionaire. You can, whoever you are, you can do this. These are strategies everybody else uses, and these are strategies anybody can use to get out of trouble. And these are strategies specifically small businesses can actually use to raise capital. And this is something that I've discussed in a book that is coming out pretty soon, Dump the Banks, 15 Ways of Raising Private Capital.
So how do they do that? What's the secret?
First of all, back then, people raised private capital from using venture capitals. They can, they used different types of ways. But now, people are using the internet. For instance, the strategies like crowdfunding, whereby people put their business plans out there and people lend them money. There are strategies like peer-to-peer lending, where people go to specific websites like circlelending.com, prosper.com, and put their business ideas, and people lend them money at different interest rates. And armed with this idea now, you are able to refinance credit cards, refinance your home. You can do whatever you want to do with it.
It would seem to be a good time to do this because there's a lot of cash on a lot of balance sheets out there right now.
Yes, there is. And what is going on is most people are so scared of putting money in the stock market and the other money markets, so they are holding onto their cash. But then the problem is whatever interest they are getting from the money in the banks is minimal compared to the rate of inflation, which means that if they are able to lend this money out to people who desire the money for businesses at a high interest rate, they not only benefit, but the business owners or even homeowners who are borrowing also benefit. So it's a win-win for both people.
And does it help to be incorporated, to be a corporation? Is that one of the tips? Or
you don't have to be a corporation. You don't have to be a corporation. There are a few strategies. For instance, if you want to borrow IRA, as a matter of fact, this is one of the issues that people don't understand at all, that you can borrow money from your IRA or retirement funds and invest it in whatever you want, except for a few exceptions. Now, in most cases, it's advisable to borrow that money using a corporation, but still there are stipulations whereby an individual can borrow that money and use it for businesses, borrow, purchase a property, do whatever other businesses they want to do.
Very interesting stuff. All right, Mishael, thank you. For more information on Mishael Ondieki and how you can get a copy of The Billionaire's Guide to Foreclosure, just go to our website, kcal9.com. You can click Seen on TV.